Hey YouTube, this is Bungzy, and welcome to another edition of Bungzy's 2-minute review on stuff I wish I knew about stuff before I bought it. Be sure to subscribe to my series where I do these fun little 2-minute reviews on ultralight backpacking gear, as well as some camping gear sprinkled in as well. Today I am talking about making tea in the backcountry. A hot beverage is very much part of my backcountry experience. I love a hot tea in the morning and as well as one at night before I go to bed. So today I will be doing a 2-minute review on my recommendations on how to make tea in the backcountry. I'll start with my fails, what doesn't work well, and then I'll move on to my recommendations. Okay, so let's start the clock. First things first, what doesn't work? Number one, tea bags. The problem with tea bags is that they trap a lot of excess moisture, especially when you think of 1 or 2 tea bags a day over the course of a trip. That's a lot of water weight, believe it or not, in your bag. Though the bigger problem is it just stinks to high heaven. You trap all that moisture in tea bags, throw them into your food bag, it smells ripe after a few days. So tea bags are a non-starter. Sure, you can tear them open and sprinkle out the leaves. That's not really leave no trace, but even that is messy and leads to a stink. The alternative is using a filter and bringing in loose tea leaves. The problem with that is it's just a lot of effort to make it, to clean it up, and to store it. It just takes the fun out of it. If you really want to try that path, check out Mont's OD Compact Dripper. That's what it's called. It costs $21.55. I've included a link to it, an Amazon link to it in my video description, and it weighs only 0.1 ounce. Which leads me to my recommendations. There are 2 companies that I've found that in essence are freeze-drying tea. In other words, it's tea crystals. They come in individual packets. The 2 companies I'm referring to are called Peak Tea and Kusa Tea. I've also included links to them in the video description. They cost about 45 cents to 80 cents per serving, which isn't bad. And all you do is you just tear this open, you pour it into the hot water, give it a swirl or 2, and you have hot tea. There is no leaves to dispose of, there's no waste, there's no extra effort. It's so simple, and the tea tastes great. Comes in all kinds of flavors. I haven't tried them all, but the ones I've tried are excellent. I highly recommend both companies' products. And the packaging weighs next to nothing. These on my scale do not, my digital kitchen scale, do not even have a registered weight. That's how light they are. So I hope you found that helpful. Maybe it gave you something to think about. If I may throw in one last little tidbit, a little life view of mine. When it comes to food and fishing lures, always bring extra for your buddies. So not only try this, but pack an extra 1 or 2 for your buddies. I guarantee you they're going to want to try it. So I hope you found that helpful. Be sure to subscribe to my series of fun little 2-minute ultralight backpacking product reviews. Again, my goal is to help you pick the right product right out of the gate. Thanks. See you on the next one.